Hey guys, Sidney here, and today, if you are a subscriber for when I first started this channel, or when you look back at my videos now, you will see that I made a 4x5 piston door. So, back then I thought it was the best thing I've ever made, and it was just blowing my mind that I actually made it. So now, when I look back at it, it's just overcompact, it's unuseful, there's so many things I can say about it, it's just, you can't play it anyway, it's just too big, too many pistons, oh, it's just rubbish. But now, recently I saw a video by Sidney 600, link to his channel in the description below, he's amazing, go check him out. What he did, he made a 4x5 piston door just like this. I copied the same piston layout as he did in his video, and his design as well. But I used the design and I worked around it and made it my own. So this is what it looks like now. It closing is like that. Also, you saw these here a bit slow because I didn't know how to actually wire them in from like the side here, so I just shoved them in the bottom. So again, you push a button, it will open up, the tops and the bottom will retract at roughly the same time, but most of the time it's all in sync apart from two bloody pistons there. And again, we shall look, opening is like that. So the dimensions of this are, they are 4 deep, it is 9 wide, and it is 15 tall. So much better and improved, so it's much more of an improvement than my last door, than I did in this size. So let's crack on with the tutorial, so here we go. Okay, so the blocks you'll need are, you need some building blocks, you need some input blocks, I'm going to be using cyan wool for this. You need some movable blocks, or door blocks if you will, I'm going to be using wood, like that. You need some half slabs, you need redstone blocks, droppers, hoppers, some pistons, redstone dust, comparators, repeaters, torches, and a button. Okay, so how to actually build this. You need a 4x9 area. You're going to go straight to the middle and go back 3. You're going to place piston up like that and do a 2x3 area like this. Then you're going to add 3 pistons down there. You're going to build 2 blocks there and then 3 across here. You can add in your movable blocks there. You need 3 of them like that. Now you're going to build across 1, 2, 3 like that. Then build up 4 pistons like so. Remove these blocks and then you can give them some movable blocks there. Same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, pistons going up like this, 4 of them, and then blocks like that, and you can build over like that, then you build 3, you're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to build 3 pistons down on each row, like that. So that is the main piston layout. There may be some other pistons needed, but for that it is just needed like this. So, for the input it's going to go 1, 2, 3 by there, and then 1, 2, and then 1 up more, and that is where your input is going to be. So let's quickly grab a button, oops, put that there, and then your input is going to be there. So first off, you're going to build a 2x2 area right by here, 2 repeaters facing into those pistons. This repeater right by here I think is going to be on 2 ticks. Actually no, that's going to be on 2 ticks there. 2 blocks up like that. Piston facing down and a piston facing down there. We'll get back to this one later. And a block there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks there, and then redstone on top of them. Block up and then 1, 2, 3 there. Then redstone, or 2 redstone there. Repeater on, that's not a repeater. Repeater on 3 delay there. Torch there and torch there for a block on top of there. Now we are going to place 1, 2, 3 blocks here with redstone on top, go like this, make a sort of L shape, 2 redstone there, and then 2 repeaters, the back went on 2 ticks. Now we're going to build 3 blocks across there, another shape like that, so repeater on 1 tick there, and then redstone like that. Now we can quickly hop over to this side again and grab a redstone block, place it there. You're going to place a repeater into there on 3 ticks, block down there, and then you need a half slab there, upside down. And then you need a normal block there, and 3 redstone. Go down a block and place a repeater going into those blocks there. And what is it next? Ah yes, we need, get rid of those, we need a dropper and a hopper. We're going to place a block here, repeater on 1 tick. Dropper facing that way with a hopper going into it. You can give it a block, we'll give it some sandstone. So now we place a redstone dust on top of there, block there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks there, 3 redstone and 2 repeaters, both on 4 ticks of delay. Now underneath you'll come down to here, 2 blocks and then 1 up, repeater on 4 ticks, redstone dust. Now out of that hopper you'll place a comparator, going into a sticky piston there, block there, and then another repeater coming out of there into a comparator, sticky piston, block up there, and then you're going to place a block here, and then 3 blocks there, back repeater on 4 ticks, front repeater on 3 ticks, redstone dust there. And I think that is the whole of the top. Let me just take a quick look. I think that is the whole of it, yeah, let's give it a test. Oh, there we go. There we go, so you see the sides will come out at the same time as well. And there we go. So you see the triple piston extender works on both sides, but on the last one, it will actually extend it up that time. So there we go. So now, moving down, we are going to place a block next to this piston here, redstone dust on top, block there, let's grab, or piston facing down, grab a redstone block, place it there, 3 down again, redstone dust there, next to a piston facing this way, block down, we need to grab another half slab, by there, we are going to place a block down there, and then a half slab there, block up, and then this is going to be our dual monostable. So torch there, and then put 2 blocks there, with 2 repeaters facing that way. Into this piston, going to place a block down with a half slab there, 2 redstone, block up, down and up, making a sort of V shape. Repeater facing into that block on 1 tick, and then a redstone dust there. Now we are going to put a block down and up, like that, a redstone dust there, and below there, redstone dust there. Now we're going to place a piston facing down there with a block on it. We're going to put a block up there and a block there, repeater on 1 tick. We're going to put 2 blocks there with redstone dust on it, up, down, and then up again, make another V shape. Repeater going into that block on 1 tick again, and then redstone dust there. So now we are going to put a block there, up, and then 2 there, then make another V shape, redstone dust in there. Repeater on 3 on 1 tick, 3 ticks, and then by here 4 ticks. And by here, all these repeaters are going to be on 1 tick each. Put 1 there, up, and then 2 by here, make another V shape. There's a lot of V shapes in this. Redstone dust there, and then 2 repeaters just like that. So I think, if I am correct, that should be the closing for the bottom and the top. There we go. So then we push the button again, you'll see it will actually open and close. So now it's just a matter of getting these pistons right by here to actually extend. So let's close it. So now by here we're going to put a block, piston facing down, grab a redstone block, yeah, put it by there, add a redstone dust there, that'll power those. Now underneath here, it's going to get a bit weird. So by here you're going to put a piston there with a block on it, blocks there and a torch on there, redstone dust on there, and then a 2 torch tower like this, and a redstone dust on there. And now I think that is the whole of your door done. Yes it is, so now you can cover up the whole of the door like so. Also, some things on bucket, this does work sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it won't. Like in vanilla it will definitely work, I've tested many times, it will. But sometimes in bucket, when the piston is about there, sometimes they will all fire and push them down to that level, and sometimes they will just leave it there, or it won't push down at all at some points. So that's one thing to look out for that, but anyway, it usually does work fine. So there we go, let's give it a test run, and it is now perfect. One more time, and there we go. That is the whole of the door done. So I thank you so much for watching today's video. Look forward to more videos soon, I'm going to start uploading more regularly. So I'll see you all next time. See you guys.